So in 2016, there was approximately 1.2 billion travelers in the world, which makes the tourism industry one of the most important sectors in the world, and obviously one that has a huge potential, mainly thanks today to the increasing income of middle class Asia. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, how do people organize their trips? Most of the time, they'll refer to friends and peers, but also tourism guides like The Lonely Planet, or even travel agencies that would be able to build their journey and experience. However, these approaches can be not only very expensive, but also not necessarily tailored to the unique desires and interests of consumers. In that sense, I think that the tourism industry could be really disrupted by the creation of a website and an app that would be able to tailor customers' traveling experiences to their personal desires and interests. So how would this website work? First, consumers would have to create a personal profile in which they would be able to enter their interests, their hobbies, their passions, but also the usual activities they like doing when visiting a foreign country. Once their profile is created, they would then have to enter the name of the city or the region that they wish to visit, as well as the overall duration of the trip. For example, let's say Paris and 1 week. Based on this information, the website's algorithm would then be able to match the customer's information with the data it has collected about this city or this region. It would then suggest a few options of programs, which could include, for example, landmark visits, but also bars and cafes to have a drink at, or original activities and events to attend to. As soon as the customer chooses which program to go for, they would then have the option to book tickets and make online reservations for the events and places they have decided to visit. So ultimately, I think this website and this app would really be the most efficient way to organize a trip that would actually be truly tailored to each and every single customer. But having a disruptive idea isn't enough, unfortunately. It's important to think about how the website would be able to finance itself. And in that sense, I think that an Airbnb-like system would work best here. The company then would take a small percentage of the overall price of the trip. There'd also be an option to create a premium account with which customers would be able to enter more detailed description in their profiles, or even unlock discounts for the available events, etc. So overall, I strongly believe that this website would be able to revolutionize how people travel around the world and would therefore create a really great disruption in the tourism industry.